Pinstar, and this is Good Company Strategy and Tactics, episode 13. So, in our last episode, we got our production going on our bots to start fulfilling this order, and we're making a good amount, but so are our competitors. And see, the thing with this particular assignment is, while yes, the end goal, the majority bonus, is a nice carrot on the stick for us. We do want that money, and we especially want those success points. But what we really want out of this is the payment per item. This is a freaking mint. So we want to fulfill this, not only fulfill this in the majority, which I have no doubt we'll be able to do, but also fulfill this as much as possible. The longer we take, the more our opponents are going to be able to capitalize on that, and we don't want that. So let's clean some things up. Now, I've come to a very difficult decision here. For the moment, we've been doing a central storage here, a central work zone, I should say, all surrounding this central storage, and this has been working fine. But now that we're starting to get to this sort of back end of it, it's causing a lot of problems with our logistics workers. It's taking them a lot of time to get to and from. The way the game orders and organizes your logistics workers, the larger the zone, the less efficient they're going to be, because they're going to take whatever the next untaken job is, and that could mean that somebody who is standing down here says, "Oh, I need to go and get something from that shelf," and then they walk all the way across your zone, rather than, the closest worker doing the job. So just over time, the zones get bigger. Now, the reason why I was trying to make this all one gigantic zone is so that I could spread my CEO buff across the entire workforce here, but it's becoming untenable. Now that we're using a second pallet here to supply, I think having your work zones surrounded by, basically defined by your pallet is the way to do it. So I have a few things in mind. First off, everything here besides the bots needs to be in the one work zone. And also, the other thing I was noticing is we were getting shortages of LED arrays and also the LED matrices. Having a third trio of valeniculators, which use quite a few of both of these, might be a problem. And I've noticed that we've been getting plenty more of our monophone speakers in, so I'm just going to convert these back to Beats by Nighthawk and let Beats by Nighthawk have a proper 6-table production line to it. And that will also allow us to, get these goods over to where they're needed. Get this in the proper valeniculator spot. I think there's another one that needs these. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we're really short on LED arrays. We'll take this one off the shelf, just so that we can make room. Stick you on here. And plenty more room for our other goodies here. Actually, you know what? I'll back you off by one, give us a little bit more room for the speakers. Just so, because we need 2 per, might as well give them 2 item slots, so if there's extra on the pallet, they'll just dump them right there and they can go to town. Now, the other thing we want to do is this speaker lot right here is, or rather, this pallet. We gotta move you. We gotta move a bunch of pallets, actually. We're gonna flip these around, and we're gonna stick you down here. Now we can still get our couriers snaking in here, but now this one is down here, which allows us to define a brand new thing, and also it allows us to block off this area right here, which we're going to be doing, because the other thing we want to do is expand our bot assembly tables, but also split out our work zones. So let's do our work zone splitting here. So we're going to add a new zone, and basically everything here the tuna zone. No, this is getting renamed. We will extend zone. To here. So basically this whole section right here is going to be our new work zone. Now as far as what we run in the work zone, it's going to be the same policies. It's not like you can only run a policy that you've unlocked in one zone. So we're getting our casing synergy, we're getting that. We are going to have to do another table to enable the casing synergy, but that's okay. I think I have an idea for that. And we will call this Chickets. And let's give you a different color. Let's give you a make it white. Oop, hang on. We don't want that table covered by chickets. Let's see here. Thibaut, extend zone. Yeah, we don't want that table. That table needs to be part of Thibaut, otherwise the logistics on that are just going to be a mess. Now, yes, I know we need a few more logistics people for them. All right, now. About to say, what are you doing here? Okay, so let's get a couple more of our bot assembly tables. And I had a thought for these. What if we put them along the line here and give them each their own small shelf? Now, we determined the small shelf's not really big enough for them, for a bunch of them to go off of them, but since the tables are big enough, why don't we just give them their own dedicated shelf? Faster Zeffy wings, Zeffy wings, Zeffy wings. Also, one other thing I wanted to do here is check our workers, and yes, we have another lucky worker who is actually assigned in production. Not anymore, my friend. I mean, I'm sure you're doing fine work in the module zone, but your talents are needed elsewhere. Welcome to the bot table. We will put your talents to use much more appropriately. All right, let's get the rest of our workers here, including filling in the one that we took away. I don't think we had any other. Yeah, we transferred over the lucky one. Our Nimble is a logistics person, as they should be. Nimble equals logistics. Good. And then our other lucky worker plus our CEO are exactly where we need them to be. I am keeping my CEO in Thibaut because that impacts the greatest number of workers. So we still get to spread our buff to most of our people. All right, now I'm going to seed these. I'll see you guys on the flip side once I get these seeded here. So we've got our additional bot production set up. We got another pallet set up here. We're also going to have to swap out this one soon because we're starting to run out of room. Now, one last thing we need to do here is re-enable the casing synergy bonus. So what I was thinking here is making just an additional thing of metal casing that we use in our bot thing, the metal chassis, because the chassis count for the casing bonus, same as the others do. And again, this one's getting penalized to its speed. I don't care. It's fine by me. It enables so many other things that it's worth the slower effort here. So what I'm going to do with this is because it requires what's it require again? Yeah, metal and plastic parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to here metal and plastic parts and then just have those shipped in. We just need one slot. Heck, we can fill the metal ourselves manually. We'll talk to our couriers and add those to the routes. In fact, let me grab some plastic parts. Let's see if there's any spare here. Oh yeah, hold control to take half of something, and that's all we really need at the moment. Just enough to get them started. And then what we're going to do is this one we're going to input directly to the pallet and output directly to the pallet. That way they're not hunting around for a shelf. And that's all we need. So that has the casing synergy all enabled for our bot producers, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's see here. Component sales we don't need. Calculator, raw materials, logic gate trio is fine. Music modules. This is one where I think we can, yeah, we can deliver the plastic parts here. We pick up plastic parts. We deliver plastic parts. We don't need 2 things of wooden casings here. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, oh no, we do need the wooden casings. We probably don't need 2 things of these. We do need 2 things of stylish casings. So we can just grab some metal. Pick up metal, drop off metal. Wait, no, we don't need metal there. We need it to here. I'm looking at the wrong one here. Uno momento. Okay, we're back. I think we're ready to unleash our things on here. Actually, no, we're not quite ready to unleash. One other thing that we want to do is set up a special courier pallet for some additional modules. I know we set up our module deliveries, but there's a few others that we need to set up, because I was surveying our things here. This is in pursuit of our selling components here. This right here has a bunch of full stacks. We are producing more of these, and you know what? They count. But I only want the full stacks. Let's expand these shelves as we see them. Aha! Full stacks. More full stacks. Those all count. Let me see if there's any other full stacks that we can grab that... Oops. Nope, no full stacks here. Yeah, these are all using up their stuff as needed. So we don't have any excess stuff here, which is, that's a good thing ultimately. But still, the places that have unbalanced stuff, we can. So we're gonna do, let's see, coils, 3 coils, sell order. These are all just going to be manual one-time things, because it's all in pursuit of our goal. Beautiful. That should give us a big boost, along with our automatic sales. Alright, now I think we can unpause. Now I did assign 3 couriers or logistics people to our new zone here. We'll see if that's enough, because that is still somewhat spread out. If we need to add more, then we can. Alright, cash money in the bank, and we're at 29% of our component goal already. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And not to mention we're almost to 200 per week in just general product sales. Looks like you need to get flipped over. Back to making wooden cases for you. A minor annoyance, but I'm willing to put up with it because it's efficient. Still churning and burning here, and more importantly, we are churning and burning here. There's one other thing that I'm sort of jockeying for, and it's either going to come from when we hit the our next milestone or when we get our goals situated here. But there's one more policy that I want for our assembly area that is going to be mission critical, and I'll review it once we get there. But for the moment, let's just keep it going. Also, the simple heater, I'm kind of eyeing the cooker market. So actually, when that's about to finish here, we're going to need wooden cases, or we're going to need medium cases here. And as crazy as it sounds to make a cooker out of a wooden case, that seems to be our deal here. So let's go for it. Oh wait, no, we didn't want to queue you up. We wanted to queue you up, but finish up the heater, please. Now this is medium one, so this one's going to take a little while to cook. Pun not intended, but enjoyed anyway. All right, yeah, almost full on this one. Alright, looks like she won the gears assignment. Don't care, wasn't trying. That does unfortunately give your employees a temporary small morale hit whenever your competitors beat you at something. But we do also get a morale boost whenever we win things. So we got one for winning the compartment assignment, and we're definitely going to get one for winning the bots assignment here. Pay back that loan. We did. All right, 46% on our components, and that was with no manual work. So I'm confident in our ability to hit this. We're right on target when it comes to our components here. Getting pretty close when it comes to products sold per year. Now, unfortunately, these do not count as against our products sold per year. And we got one more that needs to fit in here. New assignment. All right, Mr. Nutter. What do you want? Simple AM radio link. And you're offering some cash, but Tier 1 research? Pass. Pass. Oh, alright. We are running low on these things. We might need to crank out a... Oh, well, that might be why. Hang on. What are you guys full up on? No wonder these aren't. Well, first off, you guys have tons of excess here. So let's manually fix that real quick. There we go, 20 and 20. Now, we are facing a vast metals shortage over here, so we do need to fix up our courier route. Let's see, not the logic gate trio. It's one of the raw materials one. Bought raw materials. Does ultimately bring metal, among other things. I think we just need a couple more couriers just to up the volume. Because we do need... Well, actually, you know what? We don't need so much in the way of glass. So let's add a third thing of metals. Just because we're using so much of it. We could flip it back to glass. I mean, we are using a lot of glass too, but we're working on it. Alright, let's swap out that pallet. Yeah, because you guys are full here. And if they're full, that means we need more logistics workers here. Now the problem with this is that these pallets need to stick around until the assignment's done. I can keep requesting unlimited new pallets, but it's a kind of a pain in the butt. I have communicated this to the dev as to, you know, hey, maybe you could empty them like the sales pallets do. Oh. Well, why aren't you tripling up on... Oh, it's because it got filled up by the others. Gotcha. And this one is like, this one's almost full too. This is absolutely nuts how many of these we're making. Alright, you are out of... Didn't we have like 1 billion of these? Yeah, we did. We can take a full stack of these over here. I mean, they should make their way naturally, but don't waste not, want not, and all that. Hey, he updated his product, so I think that announcement means that he's innovated and can now actually tango in tier 2 markets. How are our markets doing? Yeah, see, there's still room here, so that doesn't bother me as much as it normally would, because there's room in the market. We're not cranking enough out. I think there's room for everything, except for the cassette player. The cassette player is maxed out, which means we might be building up inventory. It's been a while since I've checked. I mean, we have some additional room in here if needed. Oops, somebody is full up. Aha! Full module stack. Circuit board. Sell. If you're making a little bit too many of those, we'll take care of that for you. No problem. I know it's going to disrupt that temporarily. And actually, one other place, we should go to Huja Data. See if there's any stray excess stacks floating around here. Yes, there is. Fantastic. The plastic ones, yeah, those get used up as much as they can. And ultimately, this Huja Data is going to be transformed with the selection of a couple of additional policies. Oop. What are you full up on? What are you full up on? Batteries. There are too many batteries. Why is the plastic case still reserved for logistics? More batteries, please. We haven't done plastic cases in ages. Alright, so yeah, 2 of those, please. Full stacks. Boom! And actually, yeah, we don't really have that much in the way of excess. Like, we're just brushing the market here. We're at 78% of our component goal, which is fantastic. 55% of our game device production, but I'm not worried about that one. We are firing on all cylinders. Still don't know which is going to hit first, the products per year or our things. Probably the products per year. But either way, we're going to be doing a lot with our policies board here. Oops. Okay. Chickets needs a few more logistics workers. Oh, did I not? I did not define a thing for that. And this one's probably full. Yeah, it is. God dang it. Give me bigger pallets, darn you, Clark Group. Put that down and define it. It's a lot easier with modules and components because you don't have to define the product, but for finished goods you have to define the product. And yeah, I may have overhired for that, but that's all right. We're getting our supplies in. And yeah, we're definitely taking the lion's share of this one. 117 of 158, 161, 162. We're definitely cranking on all cylinders. You are full up on that, so back to stylish cases for you, young lady. Just keep that aspect flowing naturally and keep up the bonus more importantly. Do we not have... We have to have somebody who is actually actively supplying these, but some... Are these just not getting off the shelves? No, they're not. Like, I can keep doing this if I want to, but I don't want to. Let's throw a couple more logistics people in Data's department. Let's give one more. One more. Because, yeah, they're here on the pallet. Let's get a couple more of these on here so that they can take them. That actually might be the problem, is that they're only taking 20 at a time when we're producing all the more. All right, so let's throw this on here. That should keep them busy. So yeah, I think our production's doing pretty well. All right, in our next episode, we're gonna take another trip back to the board and unlock a couple of interesting bits here. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!